Hey guys, welcome to episode 1 of our
hello.
podcast, NC Mates. I'm joined with the lovely Faraz here.
Howdy.
And yeah, I think we're just so excited to get started
man.
on this little journey that we're on. And yeah, if you guys didn't watch the first video that we put out, just a little 10-second summary of what we're doing. So basically, just a bunch of mates who want to hang out. Just have some chats about how faith is impacting on people's walk of life, as well as just, really just getting to know people on a deeper level.
For sure.
Yeah, and just really getting to know people, and what else are we expecting to do here for us?
Well, we're going to have a few guests. So me and Jeremy are the hosts, but we're going to have a bunch of you guys on here talking about your stories, talking about life, but also just having a laugh. I guess, as we said in the other video, like this is a platform for people to kind of grow in connection and to, get to know people who you see around but don't really talk to. So this is going to be great. This is episode 1. Jeremy, how are we feeling about episode 1?
I think we're feeling good. It's I feel like we've already been on such a big journey today.
Yes.
But I think we're very excited. Hopefully we've got everything sorted out, or we're still learning with all of this, but
Yeah.
I think hopefully we'll get it down pat.
This is our first time recording this episode.
Yeah.
We haven't failed twice.
No, we definitely haven't.
We haven't been here all day trying to do this. But no, we have the beautiful Hanro in the back.
Shout out to Hanro.
You guys can't see it, but he's waving.
He's helped us out massively.
He's been an absolute legend. Absolute legend.
Yeah.
But so Jeremy, why don't we start with some happies and crappies?
Yeah, sweet. Yeah. It's a good way to start, I think, just to really set the tone.
Yeah.
So I think Happy's, it's been fun today. I think it's been really good. We've sort of had this idea, like Monday, and it's Friday now. So I think that was really good to have that hang where we could really just talk about what we wanted to do here. And yeah, we had a bunch of people that we went on a little hangout with, who were also providing us with some ideas. So that has been really good. And yeah, had a little good run this week with some people as well on Tuesday, and that was some really good community. Got to grab the coffee afterwards. And
Nice.
that.
Friends from church?
Friends from church, uni.
Fun.
Yeah, that's just general people, I guess. So
Sick.
it's been really good. Hopefully they may be listening. I don't know.
Please.
Please. But yeah, that's been good. That's my peak, or happy. Crappy. Yeah, probably trying to set this up today.
Yeah. That's, you know what? I have to meet you there. That's probably mine as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be. So, my happy of the week.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So what's your happy and crappy for this week?
My happy of the week. Last night, I got to have some really good wings with some friends from church. Shout out Marty Supreme and Big Bez. But yeah, my crappy is actually also that same night. So I in fact had some very spicy wings.
In more ways than one, crappy. Yeah.
More ways than one. I have been crapping on a lot of toilets today. And I am very unwell. So perfect day to not only start a podcast, but have the start of the podcast go wrong in so many ways.
Yes.
So this is great. Woo!
Woo, we're still good. We're still happy. We're just trying to work it all out.
Yeah, our spirits are crushed. This is rock bottom. What a better time to hit record.
That's great.
Yeah. But no, it was good. It was good, man. It was like me and the guys have been trying to go to this place for 6 months, and we finally lined it up.
Wow.
So it was a good time.
What was the place?
Wings and Tins on Derby Street.
Oh,
It's a little jam.
there you go.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out. Hanro approves as well.
Hanro approves.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cameraman.
Cameraman.
Yeah. But
That's good.
yeah, it was a good spot. Great
Sick.
feed.
Sweet.
The owner's recently changed. So I've been going there for a few years, but the original owner, has gone on to, he sold the place, and he's now working in koala conservation.
Oh.
And it's really strange. Really big
Okay.
career jump.
Yeah.
But,
From
I respect it.
from wings to
Wings to koalas,
yeah.
dude.
From selling food to saving animals. There you go.
Yeah. From killing chickens to saving koalas.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Yeah, that's what I meant. Been a long day. Yes, cool.
I know, we're here. We're loving it. We hope you guys actually enjoy this.
Yeah.
If it's boring, tell us nicely.
We don't take kindly to criticism,
No.
so please be kind.
Please be kind. But yeah, we want this to be a space that people can come and talk, about their lives, about their, opinions on certain stuff. And like, despite this, sorry, the wings have made me unwell. But despite all the Christian stuff and all these sorts of things we're going to talk about with God in our lives, we can talk about anything, which is really cool, within reason, of course. But we want this to be a respectful place where people can come, have a chat, talk about their lives, and yeah. But it only works if everyone has the understanding that this is going to be a respectful platform.
Yeah.
We don't want to see a lot of negativity. Will there be controversial stuff? Maybe.
Probably.
I mean, we're gonna get cancelled in like 10 minutes. But
Yeah, great. Cool.
But yeah, we do want this to be a spot where people can share different beliefs and worldviews, and it to be okay. I think those kinds of things are awesome, and we're in a very valuable spot to be in a country where we're allowed to talk about these things openly and allowed to talk about Jesus, and just our lives. So I think it's a shame if we don't use that to our advantage.
Definitely.
Yeah, and we should also preface, we're not professionals. We don't have theology degrees.
No.
We're just a couple of young blokes.
20-somethings who...
20-somethings.
Yeah, just... We share our worldviews, which might not be the same as your worldviews, but I think there's still some value in hearing what others say as well. Like, we're going to have guests on this show.
Whoa.
Look, coming up.
Already have a
Check
few
it out.
locked in, which will be fun.
Have a couple locked in, so that'll be
Yeah.
good. But, they're no experts too, but it's good to hear their worldviews, and they may vary between Faraz's and I.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of value in that too.
Yeah, it'll be really good.
Yeah, so now we've got all that stuff out of the way. I do want to get in the nitty gritty. So
Yeah, let's get into it, I reckon. So, something that me and Jeremy are going to ask a lot of our guests, hopefully all, is the testimonies. So I think it'd be good if we shared ours. Jeremy, would you like to share your testimony?
Yeah, sweet. Cool. Yes. So, so I grew up in a Christian home. I have mum, dad, younger brother. And so, yeah, that was been really good. So being sort of around church most of my life. So when it came to year 1 of school, got diagnosed with anxiety and with ADHD. So that put a really big impact in terms of how I learnt at school and how I sort of perceived social situations and I guess the world as well at that sense. So that God was definitely, Jesus was definitely at work throughout most of our life, especially with mum and dad, and sort of how they raised me and how I sort of dealt with my difficulties, I guess. And so, yeah, school was definitely hard for those first couple of years trying to really work in that sense. But yeah, still going to church, but I guess not really taking it in as much when you're young and that sort of thing. And then, yeah, once I sort of got to year 6, starting to get a bit older, I think that was really helpful, like going to youth group and starting to go to youth group and starting to get a bit more involved in my church while I was there as well. And, sort of in that sort of, I guess, older kids group. I can't remember what it used to be called. But, normally like 4, 5, and 6. Year 4, 5, and 6. Where you're not in kids' church anymore, you're sort of in a more grown-up space, if you will. So that was really encouraging for me. And then, yeah, I guess really enjoyed the community I was around and the church and school. But then I guess when it came to year 7, at the end of year 7, I got that news that we were moving up to Newcastle, which was really surprising for me and really confronting, because it was really sad that I, was getting uprooted like that and moving places. And I was really worried and nervous about that and thought that God had really abandoned me in that sense. So it was really tough during that time. But I think it kept coming back to that verse the Jeremiah 29:11, which is a very important verse in my household. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future. And so that was really important to hold on to that during that time of my life where this plan would have been good, was good. And just to trust God in that sense, which was very hard to do. And so then when we moved up here, went to Kick with my new youth and church, and really just felt convicted by the church and youth that I was at. Really liked the friends I was with and the community I was with. And so, yeah, I was really felt convicted to give my life there on that Saturday night at Kick. So I gave my life to Christ then. And then that was about April 2018. And then August of that same year, 2018, I got baptized. So that was really good to take on board my faith in that sense. But yeah, just it kind of got pushed to the side a little bit. Like I still got a youth and church, but I think schoolwork became more important for me during that time of my life. It was probably not until maybe after school, so maybe when I started uni, that I really started, I guess, delving deep into it. So when I started coming to NCS and getting that Bible talks and stuff like that and meeting like-minded people, that I really started to feel convicted and started to feel more encouraged by my faith. Because I felt very lonely at school, being the only Christian in my class, or being one of the only few Christians in my class. So it got very hard. So seeing that community at NCS really encouraged me to live out my faith, and to see people who were in their 20s and who have lived that life, and to really get inspired and encouraged by that. So yeah, really enjoyed those talks and really learning lots from that. And then moved church during that time as well, and Charlestown Presbyterian Church.
Woo, shout
out. And so that's been really encouraging for me and really good in terms of getting my faith on my faith journey and that sort of thing as well. And really getting to delve deep in the Bible and getting that same sort of theological teaching that I'm getting at NCS. And so, that's been really good. And I guess it's been encouraging now to be in that stage of life where I saw so many people when I started uni being in their position now and being able to sort of be that mentor, I guess, to those younger people. So that's been really good. Recently started youth group at my church. So that's been really good too. Taking the term off, but hopefully be back soon.
Sure.
And that's been really encouraging too, just to really give back to all the people that sort of invested in me when I was young. I guess that's a little bit about me now. I guess I could go on with that sense. There's so much other stuff to talk about, but I think that's just what I've got at the moment. So that's me.
It's so cool to see that sort of thing. How the Lord's worked in your life, kind of how you came to Him. That's really cool, man.
Yeah, sweet. Thank you. And so, back to you, Mr. Faraz. What is your testimony?
So, to keep it short and sweet, I grew up in a Christian household, going to church on Sundays, but didn't really believe in it, to be honest, growing up. And when I was 11, because it was year 6, I'm a year early in school. Huge flex.
Wow, so smart.
Really. But growing up, year 6, I was kind of like, Jesus actually could kind of be real. This makes sense in my brain. And I was like, great, I'm going to get baptized. So I did in 2017, I think. That's the end of year 6, in December. But, so that was pretty cool. And then going into high school, I actually fell off my faith. And I was still going to church, and I was actually helping out with AV. And then the young adult leader, one of the young adult leaders, Nathan, his name is, he was like just having a conversation with me after church one day, and he's like, Fraz, we should go on a hike together. Just a little walk. I'm like, sounds great to me. So we ended up going on a hike, and we talked about a lot of things, about life, about faith, and it was really cool. And I asked him, Nathan, can we go on a hike again next week? And then that kind of just, he said yes. And that kind of kept happening. And we kept going on hikes, and it got to the point where he actually became my mentor. And we were still spending time together. And at this point, I was actually having a really rough time. Just a lot of stuff in life was happening all at once. And I wasn't doing the best mentally. And then one day me and Nathan were talking, and he was like, Faraz, in a lot of ways, you haven't actually given your life over to Christ, which is completely true. And he told me, things aren't going to get better if you just keep doing what you're doing. Things are just going to get worse. And he even gave me some examples. I was like, wow, Nathan, you're wrong, and I don't want to talk about this anymore. So then a few months go by, and I go up to him like, Nathan, how did you know? How did you know all those things were going to happen? Everything he said had come true. And Nathan said, well, Jesus. Can't fight with that logic. It was a pretty good answer. So, yeah, from then on, I kind of actually started giving things over to Christ. And, yeah, it was awesome. It was a hugely transformative time in my life where I was really, really just chasing after the Lord. And that was really cool. And for the rest of high school, I was, super stoked. Helped out with a bunch of different ministry stuff in my church, which is really awesome. And then, unfortunately, at the end of year 12, my church actually broke down in terms of it no longer became a church and is no longer a church. So I won't actually name drop it. But the funny thing with that is Nathan and his wife were actually going to this church as missionaries from the US. But without a church to mission, they had to leave. So they left. My church had gone, and it was a very transformative period of my life. The end of year 12, it's just a lot of different things, kind of getting thrown into the real world and that sort of stuff, kind of. But yeah, for the next few years, I got into relationships and friendships with a lot of non-Christians, and I ended up not being friends with any Christians for a long time, and that caused me to walk away from my faith. And then, that was kind of that for the few years between. But then in August of last year, I went to New Zealand with some friends, and we were thinking about doing a road trip from the bottom in Queenstown to the top in Auckland in 12 days. And none of us could drive there, like overseas. Something about wrong licenses and age stuff, but we were trying to think of how we could fix this. And I was like, who do I know who lives in New Zealand? And I had realized that Nathan and his wife had just moved there a year prior. So I was like, okay, let me flick them a message. So send them a message like, hey Nathan, long time no talk. Do you have any ideas for what me and my mates could do? We're trying to do a huge road trip. And he responded with a 10-minute video, super energetic, super excited for, what we had planned. And I just watched it and went forward to the group chat and said, boys, can I invite him? And they said yes. So Nathan got to come along on our trip, and I think just seeing how the Lord was working through him, just in how he spoke and how he acted, that was really impactful to me. And I think it got to the point where being in those mountains and being in nature, I was like, wow, this really is art. There's just no other way around it. I actually started believing in the Lord again and started giving things over. And it became one of those things where I'd talked to Nathan a lot about it on the trip, and he helped me kind of solidify what's next. What does this actually mean as someone in that kind of life space? So when I came back to Newcastle, started looking for a new church. Went to a new church every Sunday, basically, until I landed at my current one, which is Foundry.
Woo! Shout out.
Shout out. But that was pretty cool, and they're a good group there. So it's been awesome. That's basically my story so far. That's as long. I've been talking for a while, but that's kind of the short version. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. No, it's so encouraging to hear how the Lord was still working through you, even when you'd fallen away from Him, and how He brought you back. Works in mysterious ways, the Lord.
Absolutely.
Or He doesn't give up when you leave. When you leave Him, He doesn't leave you.
Yeah.
So that's really encouraging.
For sure, man. I think for a lot of people, it's not saying to not have non-Christian friends, because I think having non-Christian friends is a very biblical thing to do. Jesus spent a lot of His time with, tax collectors, prostitutes, a lot of these people who you wouldn't really consider to have Christian morals. So I think we're also called to be in those spaces sometimes.
Yeah.
But that being said, I've heard this somewhere, don't know how true it is, but it sounds pretty true to my experience at least, where you are a culmination of the 5 people you spend the most time with and the people you let pour into you and you pour into them. So yeah, I think it's good to be mindful of who you're getting your energy from.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's very important to know. And I think even when the mission that we have here, or the reason why we are here, is to share this good news to so many others. And I guess there isn't a lot of use in doing it to fellow Christians, but it's to doing it to non-Christians who really do need to hear this. And that was one of Jesus' final, I guess, commandments to the disciples, was to go out there make disciples of all nations, baptize them in the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So that's what we are called to as well. And and that's how we can show that, is through our character and who we are. I'm a very big believer in that as well. So it's very interesting, and it's very good to hear how encouraging it was for you to really have that positive influence who could bring you back, if you will.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, really speak into your life. So
absolutely, yeah,
that's good.
It was pretty cool. We should also probably say, no matter having a huge testimony where a lot of stuff happens, isn't actually any more valuable than someone who just kind of grew up in the church and is like, oh, I just kind of accepted Jesus when I was 13 and then I never fell away. I think that's awesome. I think both those actually glorify God the same amount. I don't think having a big testimony is any more valuable.
Yeah.
I think both of those things are amazing.
I've definitely talked to people about that, and they said that it's a choice that you've made, right? Like, even if you've grown up in the church, you're still going to make that choice in yourself to make the choice to follow God and to follow Jesus. And it's a big decision to make, because some people do fall away, and some people do choose not to take up that offer. But yeah, it's definitely the case, because sometimes I feel like that's the case with my testimony, but that's the value in it too. And that's where you can see the value. So yeah, very important to know.
Yeah. So if you think you have a boring testimony, you don't. I'm sorry, but you don't. I don't think there is such thing as a boring testimony.
No, everyone has a story.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what we're very keen about as well, is everyone has a story. So we definitely want to explore that with the guests that we have coming on. I think that's really encouraging, because everyone has a different story, right? No one is the same, which is oh my goodness. Me too. Sorry. Which is the encouragement, right? Is that everyone is different. Everyone has their story of how they came to faith, or just how they are who they are. So there's a lot of benefits, encouragement in that. So be encouraging to sort of flesh that out with our next few guests that we have on.
Yeah, it'll be good.
So get keen for them. Hopefully coming soon.
Hopefully. This is still the launch. And I mean, judging by how things went today,
shaky.
Maybe, shaky. I'm glad it was just us though. And Hanro at the end.
Shout out to Hanro. Put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hanro.
Everyone love heart Hanro.
Love heart Hanro. Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's good. But we also, as part of this, we want to hear testimonies, but also just get some general talk going about some just some little questions that may cause some controversy depending on the question.
Oh yeah.
But just some little friendly sort of banter and all that.
Yeah, I think it'll be good to just get to see people's personalities as well.
Yes.
Like, this isn't just about, like, we don't want this to be sermony or, like, super preachy. It's just kind of, like, real. We want to talk about real things, authentic things.
Yeah. Just a chill podcast. But so I guess to do with our podcast as well, we may change to various locations. So this is the current setup. It's not really set up.
No.
We're in a classroom at the uni, but
Yeah. I mean, if you guys know where this is, which
hopefully you probably know where this is.
you probably know. If you're an NCSer, you
yeah.
know where we are.
You know, all this color and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we are in the glorious room. Oh, do we drop it?
Do we drop the law? I think, is everyone going to be mad at us if we drop where we are?
Nah, let's keep it anonymous. Let's keep it anonymous, yeah.
If you want to find out where we are.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Yeah. This is a good inside joke for all those people who know where we are. But yeah, we're going to change venues until we probably find a studio / maybe, I'm going to bleep this out, but maybe
Let's hope so. Fingers crossed.
fingers crossed they let us use their space.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah,
Sweet.
I mean, until then, we're going to be in here. I believe the next one we're recording is actually going to be down at the house for people who know where that is
Ooh.
in
Wow.
relation to where we are.
Wow, we're really throwing that out there right now.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it'll be good. It'll be really great to hear you guys' stories. And I hope you guys actually enjoy this. As I said earlier, like, yeah, this is kind of chill. We don't know what we're doing.
No.
We're very new to this.
Yeah, no. We've been talking about that a lot of just like throughout the day, just been like, we have no idea what we're doing.
I think it's been very evident in how many times we've had to record this.
Yes, and maybe just how we talk and stuff like that. We're not professionals or anything like that.
No, we don't have PR training.
No, not PR training. We are obviously photogenic people because you can look at us.
You're a very handsome man, Jeremy.
Oh, thank you, Fraz. You too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, love that hair. Anyway, moving on.
Man.
All right, I think we should just get into some like general questions just to.
Yeah. Do you want to do like a lightning round of like
lightning round?
round? Because I think we're getting close to the end of the episode. I reckon.
Yeah. We just need a little taster of just so people know who we are.
Yeah.
And then they can fight us in the comments if they don't really like who we are. Okay. Oh, cat or dog?
Oh, we have to go dog.
Dog.
I like cats, but I like dogs more.
Good.
I have two.
I'm dogs as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't like cats at all. So sorry, people.
Not at all.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Cancelled already.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Dogs all the way.
No, there are some cats in this world I enjoy. Not
Yeah.
many. But
Fair.
there are good cats out there.
Fair.
All right.
All right. Give me
Favorite movie.
one. Oh gosh. Wow, you go real deep. Okay. As people may know, we do a thing called Letterboxd. So shout out to Letterboxd.
Shout out Letterboxd.
love
So many shout outs today.
I love Letterboxd. I would love to be interviewed by them to say my 4 favorites, but I'm not going to do it here. If you want, just send me a DM or something. I'll send you my Letterboxd. I don't know. But on one of the movies on there is Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indiana Jones,
Sick.
the first one.
Classic.
Love that film so much. The action, the Harrison Ford, is amazing. And I've watched that movie so many times. It was like one of the first movies that was shown to me as a kid by my dad, who maybe shouldn't have shown me those, but I still love him regardless for those because he really shaped my childhood. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite. Probably universal favorite.
Okay.
Out of all of them.
That's a
If
good
I have to name one, because I could go on for ages.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to.
Yeah, I know you love your movies, so.
Yeah. We won't bore them with that just
No.
yet.
That's for
Few more
like 2 more
episodes in.
episodes. Yeah, a few episodes in.
All right. What's your favorite then? on.
I love Interstellar. And
Yes.
a lot of people are going to agree with me on that, and a lot of people are going to call me basic. But
Yeah.
I've seen Interstellar in cinemas
No.
like 4 times. Twice of them in IMAX.
Oh. I do wish I saw it in IMAX though.
You want to? I'll let you know next time it's there.
Sick. We'll do that.
You know what? They might be. So me and Jeremy are going to watch The Odyssey together in IMAX on opening day. You know what? Maybe that's a story because there's a story behind that of how we both got tickets. Maybe
that's a good one to say afterwards. Maybe
future episode. We'll talk about the Odyssey story.
All right, so Interstellar. All right, cool.
Should we wrap it up? I reckon we should wrap it up. And
I think so too. But I think before we finish, we should give our favorite Bible verse just to end it off.
I like that actually. Yeah.
Just to end it off, just to give our people encouragement.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, my favorite part of the Bible, because it's more than a verse, is Psalms 32. I love it. It's been a psalm for me that I've come to for comfort a lot, and something that I've just been able to reflect upon and really resonate with, especially in those moments of upheaval, in those trials. It's been really awesome to read through and find comfort in that chapter specifically. In an earlier rendition of this podcast episode, I did read the entire thing out. We're not doing that again.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Sorry. Sign up for the Patreon for that.
Yeah.
$30 a month. We need better mics.
Yes, please.
Oh man. Yeah. How about yourself?
Yeah. Give it a read in your own time. Just fortunately, you don't get Faraz's voice for reading it.
No.
Maybe we'll release that one day. Like the audio book, like the little excerpt of
members
Faraz
exclusive.
Reading. Yeah, members exclusive. Yeah. I sort of talked about it a bit earlier, but I think if we want to go away from that verse, it's a verse that was sort of given to me when I was starting at this new school. One of the teachers gave it to me, and I can't remember it off the top of my head again. But it's sort of going, "Be still, for the Lord is with you. He is exalting you, and He will uplift you." Sort of similar vibe to that. I'm sure you guys know what verse that is.
If you know what it is, leave it in the comments.
It's in Psalm, but I just can't remember. Every time I go to remember it, I go, yes, I will not forget that, and then I forget it.
Dude, that's always how it goes.
Yeah.
It?
So that one was definitely a good verse to hold on to, I think, especially when the stresses of life, uni, school, all that sort of stuff, when I was at school, it was definitely a good reminder to come back to. But that's been really encouraging for me, and hopefully we can be able to come up with some more verses, because there's plenty of verses that I see in my verses of the day on YouVersion.
YouVersion was the first people this account had followed. We're trying to get that YouVersion partnership, sponsorship.
Yeah,
guys, spam them.
If you guys know anyone who can get us on, then we'll do it.
We're big fans of the YouVersion app. Huge fans.
I feel like that's a good one to do, like verse of the day or something.
Yeah, you know what?
A verse of the week or
weekly. That's a banger. We'll do verses. We'll talk about verses.
I think that's everything, unless there's anything else.
No, I think that's probably about it for this first episode. Now, if you again, the setup's pretty rough. We have no idea. I think that's going to be the name of the episode. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. or we'll change it. Either way.
Yeah.
This has been the first episode of the NC Mates podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you guys if you have stuck to the end. You know what? I don't even know if this is still recording. Third time's the charm, I guess.
Let's hope so.
If the Lord wills it, you will see this.
Yes. Which, he's been very... it's been a very big challenge today, but I think we've gotten there in the end. Hopefully.
It'll look... when we go see that camera is when we'll know if we can actually have a podcast.
Yes. But it's been really good. Really good just to chat to you.
You
spend this day figuring it out, trying to get it working.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'd be really good to hear in later episodes, hear from others, hear about their walks of life. And hopefully you guys are keen for that. And just keen for more of us. Hopefully keen for more of us.
Hopefully we haven't you haven't scrolled away just yet.
Yeah.
At least some of you. I know some of you, most of you probably scrolled away by now.
If you guys have watched till the end of this point,
we appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Leave us a like, because I think that helps get in front of people's phones, maybe.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Tell your family.
If you like the episode, tell us. If
Please.
you don't,
Don't
again,
tell us.
Don't tell us. Don't tell us at all. No, but it'll be good. I think next week we have an interview with a certain someone in our community that all of you will probably know, especially if you go to NCS or should I drop his church?
No.
I won't say his church, but if you've been to NCS, you'll know this person.
Yeah.
And the Jason things, but
Yeah. So get keen for that.
yeah, it'll be exciting. It's I think it'll be because of our gear limitations. I mean, you can probably tell, those of you who know microphones, these aren't vocal microphones, but this is what we have. And we only have 2 of them. So it's probably going to be me and the guest on next week, and Jeremy will be behind the camera.
Yeah.
But after that we're going to take turns interviewing people, which will be good. And then there'll be episodes where it's just us. And if you guys have any questions that you want us to answer, doesn't have to be just like Bible related stuff or theology. You can just ask us what our favorite food is.
Yeah.
Or just some stupid funny questions. I think that's really fun.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what? If there's a really funny comment under this video, we'll read that out at the start of the next episode.
Shout them out too.
Shout them out. Yeah. I like that.
Send the address.
Do you like that?
Put the address in. Yeah.
Maybe not the address.
Yeah. Let's do it.
If you have a funny comment that me and Jeremy think is really funny, we'll read it out.
Or we'll get the guests to read it out.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening and watching. We hope to see you around next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Take care. God bless. And have a good week.
See ya.
Signing off. Let's
We're
go.
done. We're done. We're done. Please tell me.